I want to dive in to Casey Mize a little bit because what's interesting is if you go back to last year, A.J. Hinch had a chance to hand him the ball down the stretch and in some big games, postseason games, and he chose to roll out openers consistently, which I thought was interesting. So maybe Casey, are we going to get into the tape? Maybe pitch him with a little bit of an edge and a little bit of a chip on his shoulder after being the #1 pick in 2018 out of Auburn. And coming out, it was electric wipeout secondary stuff. Always had the heater, but it was change-up, split, nasty slider. And what I want to get into yesterday is he was throwing an unhittable split change, okay? Watch him take apart Oswaldo Cabrera right here. 93 paint away, backdoor cutter, 93 paint away, and then tunnels the split right off of it. It was perfect the way this thing was coming out. He could almost tell, and you could see Jake Rogers, Jazz Chisholm, more of the same. This is in the 4th inning right here. Get me over split, nastier one that's tunneled off that.
That weather's
Pause
ridiculous.
This. Usually when a guy triples up on a pitch, he's not going to throw it the 4th time. You could tell Jazz is almost letting Casey Mize know, I took the first one, you got me on a good one, I swung at the second one, and then I proved to you that I could spit on it. So I see it now. You're not going to throw that to me again. He goes right back to it, 4th time, and gets swing and a miss. And then what happens, right? The guys start talking on the bench in the dugout saying, this guy has got a nasty split today. Pause. You got to be on alert, so when you get to 2 strikes, you're kind of sitting in between trying to pick up split, and what happens? Anthony Volpe, boom, run it. 95 by you, because you're trying to stay back a little bit more. Highest whiff percentage by a pitch type in 2025, minimum 25 thrown in the early going. The curveball from Freddie Peralta. My man Bird, he was punching tickets left and right against Oakland. There was 5 in a row with this nasty slider. And Casey Mize, 73.3 with the splitter. So he was on top of his game. It was nice to see. Detroit's an interesting team. The Riley Greens have gotten off to a good start. Spencer Torkelson, Kerry Carpenter. There's a reason this team went to the postseason last year. They got some arms. Yanks are going to see Skubal in tough conditions. Okay, I want to get into Ben Rice, because he's an interesting. When your manager comes out and they ask you, why are you leading off Ben Rice? And he says, because I think he rakes. Pause this. They're high on him. And coming out of Ivy League, Dartmouth, he's had an interesting journey. He's added some back speed this year. He's opened up his stance. He's doing damage. He did the unthinkable, and we're going to get into it. So I'm going to reprimand him. I'm going to praise him, and then I'm going to spank his tush a little bit for what he did with Aaron Judge up. But you could see the moves that he has made. Robert, he's opened up his stance from 24 to 25. Give me the side-by-side side angle. Run this.
Dartmouth kid.
Dartmouth kid. Pause. What's interesting, you could see the way he's almost relaxing his top hand and laying the bat a little bit flatter. That is not something that I necessarily love. I feel like if you lose your top hand at the point of contact, you can get a little slicey at times. But for him, it's a concerted effort for him to dumb down that top hand, at least at address. So run this, and it's working, because he's creating whip appeal. He's hitting the ball harder than he's hit it all year or last year, and he was on it. And you can tell he has elite control of the strike zone. He hit a triple yesterday, and I want to take you through an AB where these are veteran-type at-bats. When you go to the plate, pause this, especially as a young player, you want to hit your way on. And what I'm so taken aback by some of the good hitters in the game, especially some of the younger hitters in the game, is their patience at the plate and kind of letting the AB come to them. Run this. This is against Casey Mize. Spits on a slider down, 1-0. Backdoor kind of curveball, 2-0. How do you not run that back for me? As a young player, 2-0, I bought myself, pause it, I bought myself no think. It's a 3-0 game. He's not worried about giving up a 2-run shot. Let me give you the heater down and away. I would have swung at this pitch and taken my double the other way or my base hit the other way. He doesn't like it because he's looking to do damage. Takes it. It was a strike. I don't know why Bruce, but he had a tough day. Home plate umpire calls this a strike. You have a tough day. Pause this. So now 3-1, I've worked a walk. You owe me this walk. But I'd probably be hacking at the next pitch to hit my way on. He doesn't let it affect him. Run this. Yeah, you know you missed it. Boom. Here, 3-2. And then he goes to first base and takes his walk. I just thought it was just a pro at bat. His stance angle, 8 degrees open in 2024. He's now 24, and his bat speed is ticked up. Now, giving him his flowers, I'm going to yell at him a little bit because he did the unthinkable. Okay? And it kind of leads into my third detail. Jake Rogers, the catcher. You see him run this back. Run it back real quick. Just want you to look at the eyes.
You can see that. Look at that.
Look at the eyes of the walrus. Okay? I don't know why he thinks Ben Rice is getting cute at third, but he's aware of it. Keep going. Pause. Look at the score. For the rest of eternity, the entire world, nothing, man on third, less than 2 outs, and the best hitter in the world. Everyone don't move. When he's up, don't move. Ever.
Avoid eye contact.
I'm serious.
Like Little League. Just
I'm
stay on the
serious.
base.
I wanted to come out on the field to Ben Rice and spank him when I watch this. Run this. Boom. Jake Rogers. He's looking. Why are you cute down at third base? Just let the greatest hitter hit. Oh. I need my third base coach in the fight with me, too. I need him to get back. What are we doing? He just got caught. Great job by Jake Rogers seeing that in that moment, but a lesson to be learned. And then to watch Jake Rogers have ABs all day against Carlos Rodon. 21 pitches. He walked 3 times yesterday.
Wow.
And for him to spit on some of these pitches, knowing Bruce was having a tough day behind the dish because he's back there working with him. That ball's 2 feet outside. We're calling it strikes. And then he spits on a breaking ball right here and walks to first base.
I like the bat.
Good defender. Bring up the board on him. DRS leaders at catcher since the start of 2024. Patrick Bailey, 19. Jake Rogers with 16. So my takeaways, Casey Mize, nasty splitter. Ben Rice, I'll give you your love for your offense. You're sitting a bench today for getting picked off at third. And Jake Rogers, I'm in on him, the walrus.